Hey guys, tell me if... tell me if my voice sounds okay without like fan noises in the back. It sounds good, Kulian? Kuilan? Okay. Alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna stream for like the first 30 minutes or so, so Richard can get his stuff set up. It's okay. Alright. Embed chat and stream. Okay. Well, did this match freeze? Okay. Anyways, how's everyone today? Excited? Happy? Alone? Sad? Distraught? Elegant? Any reason why we're using Smash GG over Challenge? Because we're legit now. We're a competitive community. I think that's the reason. Well, also it's because Challenge, or well, Smash.gg, I think there's like the development is more active. So if there's problems, they'll actually probably fix it. And yeah, ladder rankings. So I've never seen Ice Cold Yuki play. Sorry, I wasn't commentating, huh? So I haven't seen Ice Cold Yuki play before. They seem kind of new. Oh, Richard, you're there now.
Still trying to get some things set up, but which match are we watching?
Ice Cold Yuki versus Daniel USA.
Alright.
So I think... So, yo, Daniel USA, he's such a cool guy. I think he's like a math PhD student or something. Or, I don't know. But he's really smart.
Okay.
And, I don't know, I think he's better at Tetris than me, I think. Yeah, also he's really good at Puyo too. Yeah, he's uploaded lots of videos to YouTube before. If you guys want to watch his videos on his YouTube channel, I think his username is DDR Master Dan.
Gonna need to give that a look after this tournament then.
So what's the issue, yo? Like, what's going on with your computer?
It just suddenly froze. Like, literally, when we just connected, it suddenly froze, and I don't even know how or why. I'm just gonna try to, like, lower the resolution on my end.
That's funny.
Yep. Certainly is. Okay. But yeah, now all I have to do is just set up the... Do you make it as, like, a source, or do you just have a URL with the app?
Well, if you open the chat app in the settings, it gives you a URL to use.
Oh, okay. So in the settings?
Yeah, and you can also set like,
Found it. Embed chat and stream. Sorry, I'm just scrambling to make sure that I get this working.
Hey, no problem.
Alright.
So how have you been today, Dad?
You know, things have been fine. We were just out last night playing some Exploding Kittens, so...
Oh, I love that game. I always lose.
That game is so intense. Like, that was my first time playing it. But otherwise, the usual. Just another day. How's it going with you?
Well, so for work, I finally got like, my brother let me borrow his MacBook. So I was like, hey, I wonder if OBS works on this. So it does. And then I was like, can I connect my capture card to it? Apparently I can't because my capture card doesn't support Macs. I'm so sad. This would have been so useful. Oh well.
Yeah, the Mac doesn't really have much compatibility compared to like Windows and whatnot, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, I use this more for like, well, for my job, I do a lot of like R programming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Aha. I am slowly, like,
wow,
getting
10-0.
to...
Okay,
wow.
Let's go to the next match.
What a sweep.
Oh, is Shu playing in this tournament too? Wow.
Yes, he is.
Do you know what I really don't like? I don't know why, but like, so I'm pretty much like, I have to show up to my locals to support them here in Atlanta. But like, I don't know why, but every single month, like, it's a monthly thing, right? So there's 4 weeks out of the month where you could like do our tournament so it doesn't conflict with their tournament. But it's always been the same day for the past like year, or okay, like since the start of 2017.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do we keep conflicting? It's like really pissing me off. Cause like, yeah, I have to like go over there like at least by 5. That's when the Puyo Tetris tournament starts. But the last time we did the Admin League tournament, like I was cutting it real close. Like I was like at like running the stream off my phone while driving. Never doing that again.
Right, I think I remember that actually.
Yeah.
It
was so bad. So I'm really glad that you're helping me out.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just trying to get this whole restreaming thing working, the chat. Because it would show both the YouTube and the Twitch ones, yet the YouTube ones would show like the repost from the Twitch one already. Kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, but what do you know about R? I feel like I might as well just learn like Python instead or something. But this is what like my school uses, so I'm just going with it.
Okay, I think I should be okay. I just gotta set up the music and we're good. Which match are we at right now?
We're watching the mid-level guy.
Ooh, nice. Oh, versus Greg. Alright, interesting.
I haven't watched Greg play in a while. What do you know about him? His stats?
From what I remember, he did very well in the advanced pool when it was hashtag Puyo Nexus, so or Puyo Play or Play Puyo, blah, blah, blah. But he still like he does some very good harassments at the right points. It's just the long chaining is a bit of a difference.
Yeah, I know the mid-level guy's not a specialist in long chains either, but like I think he has enough. Like he can chain enough to where it just becomes a problem for Greg. Cause I can see how Greg's already wasting so many Puyos. Do you see that?
Yeah.
That's not a clean first floor at all.
The thing with Greg that I've noticed was that he would build regardless of floor space. So he would build in the middle, he would build a bit in the... like, definitely a lot in the middle, and then sometimes build from the left and the right thereafter. So, I mean, he could chain well, it's just that using proper floor space and efficiency is what he needs to get to go into next.
Yeah, definitely. Although, I think he might...
Bar that crashed. Alright, I'm gonna play songs here right now.
Oh, well, better start it up soon.
Yeah, I'm starting up right now, but I don't have music yet. I'll get it up soon, though. Oh, looks like that match is done, though. That's waiting for a mid-level guy.
Wow, your stream looks really nice now.
Thank you. The only problem is the lack of music. It's because of the music player that I was using, but I think it should be okay now. So where should we go to next? Okay, so tournament matches. Let's see what's up. Oh, Shiro and Malachi is going on. Shiro is winning that match though, so it looks like it's about to end. But
hey, Dad, I have a question.
Yep.
Why is the text size so gigantic on your like game window?
Is it?
I don't know. It's just so huge. You're like, wow.
I don't know.
So, like, do you have this? Are you like nearsighted or something, or farsighted?
No, I barely had enough time to like tinker around the settings. That's why.
Oh no, I was just wondering.
No, I'm not nearsighted. Actually, wait, I am nearsighted. I just oh whatever. Anyway, what's the next match?
I don't know. Just pick one.
Because we have Shiro and Malachi going on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they just finished.
Let's watch that.
Bad.
Oh, they just finished.
Yeah, Shiro got 10-2 there. Alright.
Oh, well, let's look at the brackets.
Let's see.
Okay. I actually am not used to using Smash.gg yet, so like I'm just like clicking around helplessly, trying to see how things are supposed to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I think DDR Dan versus mid-level guy is up next.
Alright.
So, where are they?
Mid-level guy left the chat, so...
Oh, well, that always happens. Like, he's playing out, like, his home situation is that, like, he has lots of distracting family that are always, like, kicking him around while he's in the middle of a match.
Oh,
so, yeah. He's playing at a slight disadvantage compared to the rest of us. Let's just watch Shu versus Shoboru.
Okay.
It's nice to see Shu playing again.
Definitely.
Yeah, although I'm pretty sure at this point, like, a lot of like the kids in their community have surpassed them, so I wonder what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Knowing him is probably just like some sneaky, like, reversible Hellfire thing. Those were always really funny when he did them.
I can only see Shoboru's side right now, so I can't really comment much on Shu's end, but it looks like Shu is countering his Puyo just fine.
Oh yeah, definitely. So she just got like a 4-chain that Shoboru can't match.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. So why exactly do you have to stream in such low quality? Is your ISP just like annoying?
Actually, I've noticed it wasn't really my net speed, it was actually the music program I was using that suddenly crashed.
Oh.
Yeah. It was the one that allowed
Really?
you to... Yeah.
I use Fubar too, and like I've never had issues. It just like randomly crashed on you.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wait, and it crashed your whole computer too?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
It's like the curse of my life, just running into like random, what's it called? Like technical difficulties. Right, so Shobu's chain cut at the beginning there, but it still had a good deal at the end. It's a lot stronger than Shu.
Shu's not going to get an 11.
Yeah,
that's too much. He needed like 3 more links, or 4 more links actually.
Yeah.
Okay. But what music are you playing now?
I don't know, some random Puyo soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And for some reason my chat isn't updating. Yay! I love these difficulties.
You know, it'd be really cool if Sega decides to officially release the Puyo Tetris OST in English.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Because like also like the PS4 and Switch soundtracks, they were remastered for like in those versions. But like the rips you can find online, they're just the PS3 version, which is kind of bad.
Wasn't there one video that had all the PS4 ones though that were ripped?
Yeah, there was, but then like I wasn't going to sit there and like cut out that video. Work.
Well, if I had the time, I'd probably give it a shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can be our savior.
We'll see. Like I already spent time ripping all like the regular English voices, so.
Really? You did that?
Yeah, I have it on the screen right now.
Nice!
But for some reason...
Cool. Huh?
No, my chat isn't working first on the stream.
Oh, that's weird. Can you just like... I don't know, open it up again?
Yeah, I'll try. Let me see here. Alright, just give me a moment while the stream keeps going, I guess.
Okay, well I can commentate. I think Shu and Shobaru ran into an issue where like Shobaru forgot to check in on Smash.gg. So that's one thing I've been wondering about, like, are we like forced to do the system where people have to check into their matches or get like disqualified?
Yeah, it would be the case, yeah.
Yeah, because like I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's useful for like real life settings, but here, people don't. I don't think anyone's just used to doing it. We have to like practice.
Yeah.
Azumaya Aru says, "I wish I could give you guys bits." Well, actually, I looked into the Puyo Nexus Twitch dashboard, and we actually got an affiliate invite, which is so cool. But also,
it just makes it more complicated in the long run.
Well, it's more like, I don't think our base following is big enough to where signing up for the affiliate program really helps. So you might as well just stream to both Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Also, how do you make it so that the sounds play in the background while you're switching windows?
Oh, so after you open the game window, you have to click onto like the main window.
Oh, right.
Like directly after, not anything else.
Okay, I see. That really helps things. Okay.
Hey, wow, stream delay is like really fast. That's so cool. I don't know. I guess Twitch got better. I mean, like, first of all, we're already streaming like through like proxy service with Restream, but the stream delay is only like 5 seconds. It's so amazing. Anyways,
should we change to a different match?
kind of want to see this through.
Okay.
Because yeah.
Oh,
wow, she was doing stairs. Like, what's up with him?
Was he doing stairs in that last match?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think she's problem is that he usually goes through these weird patterns that usually end up having a long build time. And he's also not very good on, I don't know, I think his observational skills like went down recently. So he's like not reacting very properly either to anything that happens. Oh, this change should be good though.
Yeah. Oh wait, are you watching on a stream delay or?
No, I'm watching it. Oh, I think I am.
Yeah. I was like, yo, I was just about to say, he did a very good chain right there. Like he was able to react.
Okay, I'm watching it for real now. Sorry. I'm too used to being the one that's actually streaming.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so Shu was able to like counter what Shoburu threw out as a harassment, but unfortunately it cut his chain a bit. So that's how Shoburu was able to get the advantage. Alright, we got some key starting off on Shu's end there. Shoburu is going for an interesting flat chain that goes from a tail and some key at the top there for the transition.
I hope Shu harasses with that.
Yeah. Though the build does leave a lot to be open on Shoburu's end to respond accordingly. So it would just suspend the inevitable.
I mean, that was a big harasser for Shoburu, but it also was a safe one too, so I think he's about to outchain Shu.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why did he
Wait,
go for
why
that
did he
huge
extend?
risk? He didn't need to.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah, sometimes I see Shoburu make that mistake. Like, he's not like paying enough attention to the opponent to like know how strong his chain actually needs to be to just win.
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't take risks you don't need to do. So,
Yeah, he could have got that point just fine. Oh, that harassment might seal it right there. Or no.
that does seal.
If he didn't put the greens there in that fourth column, he would have had a chance to clear it off.
Yeah. Oh god. I don't know what she's going for here. I don't like this transition. It requires too many colors early on. I mean, he's managing to pull it off just because he's going fast and Shoburu's not playing aggressively, but like, there's multiple ways to get screwed up. Like, oh look at those reds in the bottom right. Now he has to do like some crazy tail that he shouldn't really have to do.
Well, it looks like it might work because he put the yellow
No,
in the fourth column.
this is all broken actually. This is all broken. I wonder if he can fix it. Okay, that's decent, but I feel like Shoburu can dig out of that. Just a little bit of effort. Ooh, things are getting dangerous. Okay, wait, no! Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Nice
wait.
extend.
Oh,
Oh
there we go.
yeah! Oh wait, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's gone.
I don't think Shu can beat this chain link.
No, Shu's just not stronger. I mean, the tail connects, but the power doesn't beat the length.
Yep.
Shu just likes to be fancy whenever he chains now.
Yeah,
It's so
I don't think he
amusing.
really cares. He just
Yeah.
messes around.
Pretty much. And plus he's going to Evo too, right? So...
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Shoburu was able to read that Shu had a bit of an unstable build, but he was able to get the right Puyos to get it fully off.
Well, nice counter from, well, that doesn't really counter by like a decisive amount. Oh, Shoburu's going for more? Okay,
Shu
well,
can
she's just
counter
gonna
that,
tank that.
Yeah.
That was a very calculated like damage received. That was very smart. I love it when like you get the math down just right.
It's a very well-deserved point on Shu's out there. Unless Shoburu... No, he can't tank that. Alright. Yeah, that's the point.
BFF just says, I want to see what SU comes up for his bit notification. I don't know. That's if I ever become a partner, which I probably won't. I don't know, Twitch doesn't like puzzle games. It's okay, I like puzzle games. Family sticks together, right, Richard?
Oh yeah. Is the game volume a bit loud? Okay, I'm gonna fix that.
Oh, look at the Hellfire from Shoburu's end.
Nice.
That was really well timed because she didn't have any greens coming up. And
Yeah.
this garbage blocked his triggers precisely.
And a nice follow-up
Pretty
call
good.
right thereafter. Yeah.
Yeah. If Shu wants to win, he needs to start playing more aggressively. I know that's not his style though, which kind of, I don't know. I feel like from the beginning, I've never seen Shu harass very hard. He's always just shot for like really nice straight chains.
I would
But
like
that's
to.
not gonna work in high level play anymore.
I would like
All
to.
these babies grew up, so
Yeah.
Oh wow, like small pokes like that, I feel like it's better off being like countered a little bit.
He tanked
Oh
it
wow,
fine,
actually
though.
this chain's
He
gonna be
tanked it
really
fine.
long.
Yeah.
I think it's because Shoburu started investing too much into harassing more, but like he already kind of limited Shu.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's see how this goes.
Oh, Shoburu
I
has
don't
his
think
chain.
there's a.
He ghosted it.
Is there? Oh, there's a blue there.
Yeah.
Nice.
But is it? I don't think it's gonna cut anywhere either. So I think it might be enough to counter it.
Yeah, it's enough. It's like a
Yeah.
12.
No, it's a 13.
Oh wow!
Wow,
13.
that was a very nice
nice.
flash right there. Especially after all of the harassments that he did too. That was a very nice follow-up.
Yeah, Shoguru's playing at a level where like you can't just like be okay with tanking his harassments because he's good enough at chaining on his own to gain like capitalize on that kind of advantage.
Yeah.
You have to fight back. Oh, she's going for a Hellfire. That's funny.
Ooh. Speak of the harassments, right? Oh, but Shoburu was ready for it, so it's gonna be countered pretty well here.
Well, I mean, I guess it's an acceptable risk to take on match point. It's like nothing else he can do, right?
That's a point, and the match for Shoburu.
Wow, Shu, gotta step it up.
Alright, let's see who's still playing. We got Wiz and Shiro, we got Dan and mid-level, so...
Oh, how about Wiz and Shiro?
Alright, that'll be an interesting one.
Okay, where he at? Oh, Wiz is winning?
Nice.
That's interesting. My expectation would be that like Shiro's winning, mainly because Shiro's better at harassing. But maybe Wiz got played so much Tetris that he can handle it now.
Yeah. If there's one thing that Puyo Puyo Tetris does definitely train you for, is all the harassing
Yeah,
players.
you
pretty much.
learn how to deal with unrealistic amounts of harassment.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm only seeing Shiro's side here right now.
Oh, I see nothing. It's pretty funny. Hmm. Oh, did I get an email? I have friends.
Congratulations.
Wow, don't gasp in surprise at that. That's so rude.
I apologize. I'm still very bitter about how my streaming software has been reacting so far. I thought I'd gone past the age of, like, technical difficulties since 2013, but clearly not. Oh. Wiz was able to get the point. Nice. So, Wiz is still building stairs, alright. But he's building stairs a little bit more in a different format now. Like, he doesn't go straight for the 3-1-3-1.
How is the transition going to work? That's so crazy looking. I wonder if Shiro can just keep attacking it.
He could.
See what will happen.
Oh no, but he
Oh
got it
wow!
off.
Greens, come on, Shiro, you got
He's got it,
this.
he's got it. Wait.
Oh,
Oh no, because he realized
he didn't want the reds cut.
Yeah. Even with the cut, it would have been able to counter it though. Yeah, this is a point for Shiro. There's no new messages in the chat, right? Just want to make sure.
No, there's not.
Okay. 'cause
So
thought
I
it was-
think what's the strategy probably was to like build this transition last to deal with like early game attacks or rushes or pokes like better, because stairs will take a couple lines of garbage before you disable it.
Yeah.
So like if you try to be aggressive against stairs, it's kind of difficult, at least early on. So yeah, but then I just don't like how he's doing this now.
He
Like
tries to do harassment though, which did catch Shiro off guard a bit.
yeah, by a lot, but no. See how Shiro's about to take down to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiro's not taking He's not calculating the risk properly. I don't think he's seeing his opponent very well. Like he's not reading the chain.
He still managed to get the point here because of how his Puyos were set up though, so.
Oh, wow, GTR.
Whoa, what?
Huh? Oh yeah, he's been practicing that.
Interesting. I'm not used to seeing his name and seeing GTR at the other side. Right.
Yeah, he's very insistent on stairs. I don't know. I remember playing them the other day and I kept punishing like all his like transitions over and over again. Maybe he converted.
Or he's just mixing up between the two. Shiro sacrificed a bit of his tail to perform the harassment, which allowed Wiz to set off his 12 chain here. I don't think Wiz is gonna catch up. No, yeah, he's not gonna catch up because he doesn't have.
Wow, that's so powerful.
Oh.
Oh wow. Not enough.
That was an interesting tail. I missed that yellow.
I feel like WizKid, he should just like go for some insane risk right now. Because he only needs 1 point, right?
Yeah.
And it's an all clear match. This kind of sucks on Shiro's part. Oh, wow.
Cancelled.
I feel, WizKid, I think he's just going for a rush chain because I don't know how he's going to transition for that.
His yellows are gonna... Oh,
no yellows!
Shiro realized.
Wow.
Shiro realized. And there's the point. Okay, back to stairs. Shiro setting up. What is he setting up there?
Probably a harassment. Well, oh wow.
Yeah,
that tail though. That's a very complicated tail. I don't know how he plans to use that. His chain link's far behind WizKid's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the full chain.
Yeah, no.
Shiro's probably going to lose this unless he can chain up really fast.
He has a lot to do to catch up. His yellows, he needs a yellow in the middle column there. No, he's not going to make it. He had the perfect piece too, but I don't think that would have been able to counter it either, so... That's a match for Wiz.
Wow. Maybe Shiro's rusty or something. What an upset.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what's up in the matches here now.
Troll Tour versus Shu.
Oh, did Choltor beat Steelix?
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
What?
Huh.
Let me look at this bracket. I don't believe it.
Choltor beat Steelix in the losers bracket.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Wait, no. Steelix was disqualified because he didn't show up.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I see.
Yeah, Steelix isn't even here, is he?
I don't know.
I was about to say that's like what? Steelix is #1 here in our community, so like, how would he lose?
All right. So what other matches are going on? So there's Shu and Choltor, mid-level and Malachi. Give mid-level and Malachi a watch. Are they even playing right now?
Are they? Let's watch them. How do you pronounce his name for real? Is that how he's Malachi? Like Kai as in like Chi, but like Kai as an X?
I don't know. I've always seen it as Malachi sometimes, but sometimes some people, I can see people pronouncing it Malachi, I guess.
That sounds like some bad flavor of like green tea ice cream. Malachi ice cream.
It's just missing the A to make that a chai. I don't think I could see their match in the queue here, so I guess we'll switch it up to Choltor and Shu then.
Okay. Right now, I think this just comes down to a match of chaining ability because I don't think Choltor's chaining skill is just as good as Shu's. And Shotor hasn't hit the threshold where he's also like good enough at chaining and fast enough to where like he's still good at chaining. Like it will be like his chaining skill would be threatening enough to like force her like a harassment game, you know?
Yeah, from Chotor. Right?
Like some people like chain so well that the only hope you have against them is if you lock them down with harassments. Trolltor's not at the level where you can afford to try and even do that, so this will end up kind of one-sided because Shu's chaining ability like far outclasses him for now. I mean, unless Trolltor decides to just throw everything away and just go for like insanely risky rushes and stuff, I don't know how he's gonna steal the next couple points.
Yeah. I mean, Shu there in that point there, he just went for a flat-out harassment. Troll had the Puyo, but didn't read that the harassment was coming in.
Yeah. He wasn't reacting fast enough.
Which is fine. I mean, it's a stage that we all go through. It's part of the learning process of competitive play. Okay, so Wiz and Yoshi is going right now. What else do we have? Oh, we got the all clear on Shu's end there. All he needs to do is just pop a Puyo, and he's got the point. Trolltor here with the flag chain setup into an odd, but he's gonna cut it off early there, which will give Shu the point here unless, yeah, no, that's a point for Shu and the match. Alright, let's switch it up here.
Okay.
Ooh, let's see, Pyro J versus AF1717.
Pyro J. Oh, where is it?
I see it in the Advent League lobby.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got it.
Very nice. Here's even there. Oh, Pyro messed up his GTR at the beginning there.
Yeah. Who's AF1717? New challenger, huh?
That name sounds very familiar though, for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why. I might be mistaking that person for somebody else.
Oh, nice decision to rush. I think Pyro J's chain was in a position where like he couldn't really sail, and trying to go for an extension, like although necessary, would also be super risky too. And so Pyro J was just stuck.
Yeah, the point was already lost the moment that the GTR was messed up and he tried to work around it, as opposed to clearing it right away. More GTR. Two chain poke. Doesn't really affect much on Pyro's end though. Oh, but that is a bit of a thing to work around. Oh, ooh, just ongoing harassment there, setting up the main chain. Pyro has a lot to like work around in order to get back to his main chain, which I don't think is gonna happen based on, yeah, he realizes it.
Wow, I think AF1717 already figured Pyro J out. Like these rushes, like based on the way he's chaining now, I can see that he knows how to chain even longer than what he's doing. But that's not necessary if all it takes is these rushes.
Yeah.
Whoa, is that your ringtone? That's so funny.
My apologies.
At least it's not You Got Mail anymore.
No comment.
What? You don't want to. You don't want to be reminded of your past chains. That's okay. I don't either.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like, as you said, AF was able to figure out how Pyro plays essentially, and was able to keep the onslaught of harassments to get enough to take from his build thereafter.
I think AF17 is trying to figure out how we'd like to fix his tail, because I know he made some really bad color decisions right there. I think Power J might actually win it with his rush. Wow.
Yeah, he kind of fixed it. So.
Wait. Oh, actually no. AF17 he fixes.
Yeah.
That's like going to be much longer. Oh wow.
That's going to be a point for AF. So his GTR there kind of goes into a bit of a key form for his
AF17, look at his tail, it doesn't work. He's like just clearing it to try to force it to work, but okay, well I guess it works now, but
no, it still doesn't.
Oh, the garbage.
Yeah.
What a mistake. Hey, Power J might actually be able to take this point. Go,
Just goes for the
go.
full power. Don't give him time to dig. Oh, but AF might be able to set up a power of his own here. But no, Pyro was able to get his long chain in time, so he might be able to steal the point here. Yeah, that's definitely a point for Pyro. Nice. Yeah, Wiz was in the tourney. He faced off with Shiro and won. So he's currently still in the winner's bracket as far as I remember. How is the bracket going right now? Oh yes, it's still Wiz versus Yoshi and Dan versus Shogun in the winner's bracket semi-final. And there's still some more happening in the loser's bracket there.
Oh, you cheater!
Alright, so AF was able to set off harassment, which caused some garbage to fall on Pyro's end there. Pyro responded with some harassment, but unfortunately, AF was able to get off his main chain there, which won't be enough for Pyro to counter for what he had built at the top there.
Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna go soon.
Alright.
So, thank you so much, Richard, for streaming.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Hey, when do you want to play Katana again?
Hey, whenever you want, man. Whenever you want. It's funny, because, like, my first customer that I had to deal with on, when I went back to work the day after, like, his last name was Hildebrand. I'm like,
Hildebrand?
yeah, so I was like, damn it. Like, I had to, like, chuckle a little bit to myself, because just... man, never forget. But yeah, I'm down to play whenever you can play. Actually, thinking about it, I could do, like, Thursday, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Depending on whenever everybody else is available, too.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, I think Bud's gonna commentate with you now.
Alright.
Am I?
Are you? It'd be awesome to have somebody
Don't be
call
so
out.
awkward about it. Anyways, goodbye.
Alright, peace out.
I'm gonna be at Unat Brawl later, so I mean, I think the grand finals have been usually getting streamed out of like pure luck, because usually, you know, the other FGs take priority, but I don't know, maybe I wouldn't like count on anything. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Alright, take care.
I so it looks like Steelix unfortunately could not make it to this tournament.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
it work get in the way.
Well, that's okay. I mean, he had such a great performance at that one event, so you know, I think he deserves a small break.
Yeah, I think pretty much, like, I haven't, like, actually tried to see what happens if you miss a tournament, but, like, based on the point structure, he'll probably at least be able to make the finals.
Yeah. I myself kind of just gave up, because I missed so many due to, like, other things that came up, so yeah. That's why I didn't mind streaming for today. Alright, that was a nice, 3 harassment there that managed to get the points for AF. I think this solidifies it by setting off the green chain there.
Yeah, Anime Fighter is like harassing really well against Pyro J. I don't know if Pyro J like knows how to handle it.
You know. It seems that a lot of the times AF was able to get his harassment in at the moment while Pyro J was working on his transition. So just like there, he's already struggling with the Ojama with his transition on the left there. So yeah, it's exactly what you said. Pyro J has to just figure out how to adjust accordingly to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a cut by Anime Fighter, but Pyro J is just like, you know, doesn't even have a chain ready.
Yeah, he was still struggling with the transition, so that's a point and match for AF.
Yeah, pretty quick 10-1.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see who we got going next.
Let's see. Let's look at winners semifinals right now.
So,
We like GR versus Shoburu. Let's see how far they are.
okay.
4-7. Okay, let's go. Just gotta wait for the stream to catch up.
Yeah.
There you go, Shoguru's chain. He's cutting the end of his chain off, but Daniel wasn't able to counter it anyways, so it worked out. Let's see. Yeah, Wiz did join the tourney. I'm not sure. I think he's still in winners. I think he beat Shiro earlier.
Yeah, and he's currently against Yoshi right now. Ooh, nice harassment up there. That's gonna seal it for Daniel right there.
See, Wizkid just lost against Yoshi.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, that just finished.
I see. Very fast builds on both ends there, but Daniel's gonna struggle a bit with the blue and the left there. Especially with that harassment that came in. But actually, I think that's gonna clear off his, that Ojama just fine.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to convert into a harass. Although he's missing the right colors to set it off, unfortunately.
Huh. I'm kinda curious why he didn't, like, dedicate to... Oh! I was totally reading his chains backwards. Whoops.
Yeah. He's got that Yayoi going on.
Yeah. Wow! That was a
Counted
lot of
most of
power.
it. They're about and neutral right now. Shoguru's trying to rush, but Daniel's just going to tank it easily because that was not a very big harass.
I was very surprised by how strong that chain was, if it was able to tank that much. Wow.
So, big. Oh, there's all clear on Shoguru. This is big trouble for Daniel.
If
He
he
might
could,
have wasted a little bit too much time trying to counter harass Yoshi. Now he doesn't have as much potential pre on his field.
yeah, Shoburu was just setting off a long chain there too, so... Wait, what the heck?
Yeah, luckily for Daniel, Sugar was chain cut, but now he has so much extra power right now.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a match right here.
Not in a good position.
Oh, this is pretty intense right now. I'm actually digging this.
Ooh, kind of lucky with that garbage placement.
Yeah, because he was able to make a chain out of that.
Really
Very
nice extension for Daniel. Sugar was able to counter it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like another 4 or 5 chain on Daniel, almost ready. Shoguru is going to do a power harass right here.
I don't know if I agree with that extension on Daniel's end there. He'll just set off his chain. But yeah, that was a nice point on Shoguru's end. What it means to harass, Justine, essentially, while your opponent is in the middle of building a chain, you set off a quick 2-chain or something along those lines, and try to block off as much of their Puyos as possible from connecting.
Yeah. They're basically trying to like disrupt their build, more or less.
Yeah, exactly. So like these harassments, for example, that Shoguru is throwing out at Daniel right there, blocked up quite a bit of his build there, and he continues with the harassments to fill up the rest of his board.
Yeah, not only that, but like, because he's so close to the top of the board, like Daniel is unable to build anything. So he's just getting like oppressively locked down.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a match for Shoguru. Alright, let's see what's next here. Okay, so there's a mid-level guy versus Shu going on right now.
Okay, let's take a look at that.
Alright.
Little guy versus Shu is actually a loser's match, which is a little bit unusual because they're two pretty powerful players.
Yeah.
Like I think like the Advent League right now is kind of getting to the point where like even like in losers you have people who are like completely capable of winning the tournament, just having to fight it out so early.
Yeah, this tournament, the Advent League this year has been very interesting in terms of matchups and results.
Shu's going for a really bulky GTR variant right here. He might just decide to harass. I mean, he has the capability to do it at any point.
Mid-level guy has a bit of a power ender right there, like for his tail. So, it might be able to counter what Shu has built here, as long as he gets the right pieces.
Yeah, that's really smart on the little guy's part. It's not enough to counter this chain though. It's still alive. Shu smells the blood in the water. He's just going to try to finish him.
Someone owes me an apology.
Bootsy Wave, we're probably a little bit over halfway through this tournament right now. Yeah, so you haven't missed too much.
Yeah.
Shu gave up so much of his board to get that counter in. The little guy's a much more developed board right now.
Yeah.
She's got a really nice tail going on though. That's the middle guy's just setting off his whole chain.
Which won't be enough to counter how much Shu has here.
Yeah. Oh, and
but
kind of
he
an unfortunate cut on Shu's part. It could have been so much larger. It's gonna keep the little guy alive. Here's like a 6 chain for the little guy.
Yeah, but Shu's... Oh, 5 power. That's not gonna counter that.
That's,
Oh,
yeah, that's not enough.
huh.
Was there ever
Very
any
awkward
doubt?
cut right there.
I think she was trying to go for like a GTR start, but he didn't get the right Puyo. So now he has this kind of awkward sandwich transition going on.
Yeah.
I've never been like a real big fan of it just because of how awkward it is to build.
I guess it really just depends on the person, right?
Yeah. Like clearly, like Shu trusts the ability to build up much more than I. Shu was forced to absorb that harass. He doesn't have anyone else to build, so he's just setting up the chain.
Yeah.
I think the old guy's larger. Since Shu's chain did not kill at all.
I missed that the blues there on the far right, so I was able to complete the rest of the chain.
Shu's trying to rush. The little guy didn't really do a whole lot. Oh, the little guy didn't get a correct hold counter in, so he can dig down to his main chain.
Yeah. It looks like he may be able to at this point as long as he gets like a yellow. Which...
If he gets a yellow.
There we go.
Yeah, just barely.
Alright, so...
There we go.
Yeah. Looks like he's able to seal the deal right here.
Yeah,
There's really
Shu's got too much garbage. It doesn't look like he's going to make much out of it.
Yeah, there's not much to dig to on Shu's end.
Unstoppable! Oh no! Was there ever any doubt?
Actually, just seen this fan game is actually like super low requirements, so there's a good chance that even if your computer is toast here, it can at least like run it.
Yeah. It's a very simple program to get working for a lot of computers.
Yeah, I know there are problems some people have had with their graphics card not working properly. Really nice dig on Shu's part there.
Yeah.
Well, the guy's got.
He had
Nice
something, but the
tail.
blues didn't fully connect.
Yeah, he didn't notice how the garbage plays would affect his chain that well.
Yeah, but nice follow-up though. He was able to use the blues in the end
Yeah,
afterwards.
now Shu's gonna be at a disadvantage here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going for the rush. 3 power chain.
No, but mid-level guy was ready for it.
Yeah, this is gonna beat it by a pretty good amount.
Yeah. Ooh, but Shu still built up, so he still has something to dig down towards. So if he makes the reds,
what's he gonna do afterwards though? I
he's got
don't
the
know
piece
if
to
that,
counter it.
is that garbage gonna work out?
Yes, it... Oh no, not for the yellows. Ooh, this is an interesting back and forth.
Yeah, Prio versus is free to download. Get it at priovs.net.
Yeah, mid-level guy should just set off his chain right now, but for some reason he just broke off his chain. Well, that works too in game, so... Yeah.
No! Was there ever any doubt?
I'm always so astonished by how Shu builds all the time, because it's always, like, different each and every time.
Yeah, he builds like really wild.
Yeah.
So kind of hard. It's kind of hard to predict if you're one of those types who likes to try to attempt to reach your opponent's chains.
Yeah. Like, I think I kind of get the feeling that he's probably just practicing different forms just for Evo, you know?
Yeah. Well, maybe just trying to reacquaint himself with Prio since he's been out of the game for so long. All right, sorry to interrupt this match, but let's go to winners finals because it looks like Yoshi and Shogo decided to take off without us. You want to switch right now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Unstoppable! Hit this! Very fire!
Still getting used to like his streaming setup here. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not sure what SC does for its streams.
I just use like different scenes to go back and forth when I'm transitioning through different matches.
Uh-huh.
So this is winners finals right now, and then
Yes, this is a first to 15 match, not first to 10.
yes. And then who's it, like the losers final has to face the winner in the grand final, correct?
Yes. That's going to be a while, though.
So whoever
Forgot to
wins here
tell-
will have quite some time to wait once the
Yeah, I forgot to tell these guys to hold off and wait for losers brackets to catch up a little bit. Really nice workaround from Yoshi. Like, he didn't have like a very solid base, but he managed to chain around those extra Prios anyways. Yeah, his color management's on point.
Yeah, very nice management.
This might be like 4-chain harass right here.
No, it's a full chain. Oh, you're talking about Shogun, my bad. Oh, he got the perfect pieces. But is it
Yeah.
strong enough? I think it's strong enough to counter it.
It's gonna be close.
Just enough. And Yoshi
Yeah.
was ready for the counter.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of garbage, but not too bad. Shogaru, let's see if Shogaru's trying to harass right now.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Yoshi didn't have much resources to dig to thereafter, but he still has quite a bit of time to make use of
Yeah,
the
let's
time
see.
he
Let's see
has.
if Shogaru tries to like be super aggressive right now. Yep. Doesn't want to give Yoshi time to recover.
Yeah, ooh, nice 3 power. He was able to
Yeah.
tank it and flip it up on Shogun's
Yeah.
side now to defend.
Unfortunate that the garbage foil worked out that way. I think he was trying to tail it.
Alright. That was a 7-chain right there. Pretty strong, especially at this stage of the match. But Yoshi had quite a bit of power in his 5-chain there, able to counter it just fine. Wow. Alright, 4-chain might seal the deal. Oh no, Shobudu dug to it just fine there too. And was able to tank quite a bit. But
Yeah, but he like Shogaru doesn't have much of a chain to dig to, so he's got to basically build all the way on top of this like very restricted board.
yeah. Yoshi,
Yoshi, in the meantime, just setting this whole chain. Shogaru just has so much ground to make up.
he's not going to be able to counter at this point, so that's going to be a point for Yoshi right there. Alright. I wonder how losers bracket is going so far. Okay, so Shu and mid-level guy are still facing off, same with Anime Fighter and Shiro. Alright.
Yeah.
Did Anime Fighter play in a tourney before? Because Esu and I were wondering about that previously.
Not that I know of. I'm not actually sure who it is. I mean, they're clearly like pretty dang good at Puyo, you know.
Yeah.
Yoshi was really big harassment right there.
Yeah, that was a very big risk.
Or is it a calculation?
Hmm.
Thinking emoji.
Interviews after matches? Is what you're suggesting?
Do you have time for that?
Probably not. But that was some very nice harassment on Shobudu's side there.
Oh no, Yoshi, who wanted to try to clear out some of the space down stack, but he did not have. He put a Puyo on his X, so he just died instead.
Yeah.
See if Shogaru tries to harass Yoshi's a little bit unsafe transition right here. He tried, didn't get it off in time though.
Oh. Yoshi has quite a bit to work around though with those harassments that came in. But I think I was able to manage around it just fine.
Yeah, here comes big full chain from Yoshi.
Oh, Yoshi's cut.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
Get that Zenkeshi opener.
Yeah, I think Yoshi, traditionally at least, earlier this year, would be favored in this match right here. But Shogaru is actually doing quite well. And here's another all clear from Yoshi's side.
The thing that was interesting is that, like, normally when it comes to, like, high-level play, sometimes the players would try to, like, build after an all-clear opener. But Yoshi just went straight up for the single chain clear, which caused Shobudu to try to deal with what he built previously with. And that also gave Yoshi enough time to build up his long chain as well, to counteract whatever Shobudu was able to clear.
Yeah, that's usually just so risky because, you know, the time that you're taking to not only set off your small one chain to hit them, as well as trying to build afterwards, your opponent can just, like, you know, counter with their own rock. They have much better build than you do.
Yeah. All clear matchups especially, like, are still very interesting to sort of, like, dig around and mess around with.
Yeah. I'm always, like, really nervous when they happen. Because, like, it's something that I don't myself, like, I don't have much practice in. So I'm just like, oh my god, what am I going to do? How am I supposed to build this?
Yeah. See, I've been thinking about, like, learning up some holy counter builds to match up with some all clear openers. Because, like, other times I've just been sort of, like, mirroring what other people would do. So, yeah. It's still sort of, like, fresh to try to figure out how to counteract or start up all clear chains, because it's a whole different ball game at that point. Oh, looks like they're both.
Yeah, they're Shobudu had to take a small break.
Okay. Is there a reliable way of practicing all clear starts? Well,
No.
yeah, not quite, unfortunately. I kind of wish there was, like, an all-clear mode in a Puyo game in the future. So that way, like, it would allow you and an opponent to constantly practice. Because they do come up quite a bit, as you can tell, based on this matchup. Yeah, Shobudu was able to get the point right there, because his build was able to counteract the one chain all-clear that Yoshi threw out that time. Shobudu was ready to respond to it.
Oh, Daro Aki, I think what you're trying to say is the base chain.
I was looking at that kanji and, like, I can't recognize it because my kanji is still not that good.
Yeah.
Alright, so Shobudu went for the rush there. Yoshi's is stronger though, so he's gonna get this point. Shobudu realizes it too. Okay, so it looks like the losers matches are still going on for round 3. Shiro and Anime Fighter is still going on.
Yeah, losers matches tend to lag behind a little bit, or a lot, in some cases.
Right.
Alright, just a small update. Shu versus Middle Guy is 6-9 Middle Guy's favor. That might end soon.
Okay.
And who else is in?
Oh, wait. Anime Fire had to leave.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice to see some fresh faces in this league, that's for sure. Hope he comes back to play another time.
Yeah. So next up in losers will be DDR Dan versus Shiro Brawl.
Nice.
Really nice tilt by Filbrew. Good chain.
Wait, no, Yoshi's gonna counter
larger.
that just fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy counter. Yeah, Daraki, yeah, Katai chain. In English, we call it fusion chain. Same kind of meaning.
Ooh, Hellfire from Shobudu right there. That's gonna seal it. Yep. Well-placed Hellfire on Shobudu's part there.
Ooh, Shoburo had a really pinpoint harass right there.
Yeah.
as soon as Yoshi put down that one color for his transition.
Man, I wish you could respond to all this Japanese stuff a bit more. I'm not really as well versed with the Japanese terms for the Puyo side compared to other series that I'm aware of.
Yeah, it's mostly because I don't know. It's like in some other communities, you know, when that they have like terms borrowed from like Japanese that keep the Japanese term. But for whatever reason, we decided to translate all ours into English.
Yeah.
So there's like a little bit of disconnect there sometimes.
It's a little bit unfortunate.
That's okay.
It does have that confusion, but you know, we all like to make our own identity sometimes, I guess. I wonder what's going on with this match now.
Yeah, I think Shoguru's having some IRL distractions.
Right. So Dan and Shu are playing right now. Are mid-level guy and Shu still going?
Let's take a look.
I don't see their match anywhere at all.
They might have just finished.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's something. Yeah. I think Shu might be making it to the next round. If you see what's going on in the lobby chat.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like keep track of all this stuff going on at once, you know?
No, that's fair.
Okay, Yoshi 100 is doing textbook Hellfire right now.
Yeah. Very well-placed Hellfire. It's like Shobadu threw a Hellfire opener at Yoshi and Yoshi responds in kind.
Yeah.
Gotta love it when players respond to each other just like that. Ooh, Zenkashi. I felt like Shobadu
built for one.
Shobadu had the chain to like Puyo to set off his main chain. I felt like he could have just like set it off and still gave Yoshi quite a bit to counter and keep going, but oh well. It happens. Oh, and Shobadu starts off with his Hellfire. Yoshi was not ready for that, so that's gonna heal up quite a bit on Yoshi's end there. He's probably just gonna take the loss right here.
Yeah, Lon, the word that Dario Aki is using, Gatai, it's just basically chain fusion. You know, like when you connect your harassment to your main chain, things like that. Yeah, by the way, Dario Aki, do you know of any Japanese players who are going to EVO to play Puyo? Because I know Tema and Amemiya are coming to play. I was wondering if you knew of anybody else.
When I saw your tweet that they were both gonna attend, I'm like, oh boy, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine though. It's nice to like have like people who are like, you know, at like prime condition of the respective games come and play, show everybody what it's like.
Yeah, get to see some well-known Puyo pros step up and show them how Puyo Puyo is actually supposed to be played.
Yeah, especially like Amemiya, it's like super crazy because like even for like Tetris, like he's like #1 in the world of Tetris, and he just like picked it up like 2 years ago or so, and just like wow, what is that? What have we been doing for our lives?
We've been chasing. Oh, Puyo is an eternal struggle. Puzzle games are eternal struggles. We gotta step up our games, I guess, for lack of a better term, or just get good, I guess.
Yeah, or get old and retire. Become like Papa Valle. A tournament for Puyo players who started with Puyo Tetris. That's an interesting idea.
That would be actually very interesting.
That's like super beginners tournament. Well, I guess that is kind of like our beginners tournament, but it helped on like Puyo Tetris itself.
Maybe I think more so strictly with the Puyo Tetris instead of using Puyo Versus.
Yeah, I keep hearing violin is violin.
Yeah, I think I remember like when I was experiencing the English demo for the first time. Like, I didn't in my mind think they would keep violin. So I was like, is Amity saying like violin or something? And then when somebody put it out in the chat, I couldn't believe my ears because like you wouldn't think firsthand they would say violin like in an English game.
Yeah. Oh, Yoshi really needs some blues.
But the thing is though, his blue is gonna kind of cut at the left there, but it'll still connect to his chain. It's just gonna be shorter than it looks.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't expect those blues to tail at the end. I thought it was gonna offset.
Oh, Shobudu's missing reds. That's cool. British Amity is the best Amity, by the way.
Yeah, Daro, Aki. The Evo roll set, there's actually 2 tournaments now. One of them is swap roll. So if you play Puyo Tetris, swap is where you switch between Puyo and Tetris every 25 seconds. So that's gonna be one format. And recently, we also added doubles format. So I think what happened was that like Tema like really wanted to come and play at Evo, but her condition for coming over and playing was that they added a doubles bracket and that she be partnered with Amemiya.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So no wonder Kyobi added that in.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Swap is a very fun mode in itself, though. It does make you adjust to how damage is calculated for both Puyo and Tetris, while still maintaining your skills.
Yeah, like the thing I like about swap over a mixed versus is that like normally like what like a lot of Puyo creators complain about when you play mixed versus is that like you're basically removing strategy from the game. Whereas so swap, I mean, like I think the thing with swap is that like like harass doesn't really work in swap either, but like at the same time you're still adding strategy because there's things like having to time swap chains and like absorbing damage on one side or the other that like still makes it interesting.
Yeah, you have to approach how you deal with damage a lot differently because of how not only Tetris and Puyo chains are calculated on its own, but how it would affect both boards as well. So it affects the observation part of that too. And at the same time, you also have to be mindful of swap combos, which I think adds quite a lot to the gameplay.
Ooh, I wonder that cut that Shogo just did was on purpose. It was like it was timed perfectly to disrupt Yoshi 100.
Yeah, he added some well-timed harassments right there. Ooh.
Yeah, you can kind of see like Yoshi 100 right now. He's building that sandwich transition. He's kind of having trouble with it.
I just have to stick with GTR.
Yeah, go with what you know.
Especially with how aggressive Shobu's been playing these recent points, but it looks like he's able to dig to his main chain just fine, so looks like it could be a match point for Yoshi.
Organizing a tournament for 2 roles, what do I recommend? I recommend whatever, like whoever you're planning on playing in it, whatever is easiest for them to play. Like for example, if you're playing like Puyo Tetris, either they're going to need like a PS4 controller or Switch controllers. Whereas if you're like playing on Super Puyo 2, I mean like it's, I don't know, I think the Super Famicom port is a little bit janky. but it'll work in a pinch, you know.
I've always thought the Super Famicom port wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's not like ideal, you know.
Oh, well, that is a point and match for Yoshi.
Yeah, 15-12. That's pretty close.
Yeah. Alright,
So now Yoshi gets to sit on top of the throne at Grand Finals and wait for the challenger to rise from losers.
yes. And currently we have DDR Dan and Shiro still going on. Wiz and mid-level guy, I don't think they started yet, based on...
Yeah,
the
let's take a look at that.
Okay.
Wow, mid-level guy's already at 5.
Oh, snap.
I mean, like, mid-level guy, one of the strongest players. And was his chin just cut when Grayscale tourney? Hopefully never.
Yes, never. I don't want to go through that again. Alright, this is interesting because mid-level guy usually does throw in some harassments here or there, which does throw a stair setup off its build sometimes, depending on how it's been built. But most of the time you would see it happen quite a bit.
Yeah, like Whiskey's right there. He already had to set off part of his second floor in order to get his stairs to actually work.
Yeah. Though mid-level guy is keeping the harassment stable while maintaining his build just fine, and he notices the blue green.
Thinking about it, 3-chain harassment right there, he decided to extend it instead.
Yeah. Which was probably the best choice in the end, after all.
Yeah, mid-level guy's like slamming this whole chain right now. Well, this kid seems to be in a bit of awkward position. He's destroying so much of his own board just to get his chain off.
He had to sacrifice quite a lot.
This kid is not going to catch up.
Yeah. That was a meteor right there, so...
Yeah, no, I feel like a Grayscale tourney is basically, you know, colorblind people struggles the tournament.
Yeah.
So like maybe if you use like, I don't know, like Sonic Puyos, it might be a lot easier.
But never the Game Gear skin. Never, ever again. That was just torture.
Or Chalk Puyo skin.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad too.
I know that like Hernan, he used to be the old admin at Puyo Nexus. He's colorblind, and like he had like the worst time with Chalk Puyo, especially in like some of the official Puyo games. They would force Chalk Puyo on you in like the tutorials, for example, and they're just like unplayable for colorblind, like 100%.
Man, I just learned that Puyo was, Hernan was colorblind. It's like, huh? Like,
it's kind of funny because you can't see it anymore what you're seeing on stream, but a little while ago, the default skin for Puyo Versus, it has like both yellow and green Puyo in it. The yellow was actually off color for part of the sprite sheet, and like Hernan just didn't realize it because he's colorblind. He couldn't tell the difference.
oh, okay. Man, this game has grown so far. Like this Puyo Versus, I think it's been around since 2011.
Maybe earlier than that. It's definitely like way past its prime though. Like people have been trying to build replacements for it since forever.
They just didn't have the time, I presume.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like, well, I mean, like the fact that like Hernan was able to build it, like Puyo Versus 2 was Hernan's first C++ project, like the first like C++ program he ever built. The fact that he was able to get as far as he did is like nothing short of amazing.
Yeah. Ooh, that was very pinpoint harassment on the levels part there. I noticed that Wiz was trying to change up his game by doing some harassments to counteract mid-level guy, but mid-level guy was still able to build around it just fine. Ooh, but he was able to get... Oh, wait a second. Alright, there's some interesting back and forth due to the results of the Puyo, but mid-level guy was able to set off the rest of his main chain there. However, Wiz was able to set off the rest of his main chain, which is going to be a lot longer due to the tail at the end there. I don't know if mid-level guy realizes that. It's going to be, yeah, he just realized it. Yeah, the Game Gear ones are adorable, except when you play them without... Yeah, I'm not going to harp on it anymore. Alright, so Wiz going with the GTR setup. Again, it's so interesting seeing Wiz do some other forms now. And he was able to get a harassment there, which was able to block out quite a bit on mid-level guy's part there.
Yeah,
Guy. So
it's kind of like a kind of a weird thing is that like people who build stairs like build it as some kind of like weird form of pride. Because like I don't know if you're aware of Potion.
Yeah,
Like he's like what, like a 9,000 rated player on Puyo Puyo Tetris right now, and like he still builds stairs just because like he's like capable of building that stairs. Like if you like pressure him and like push him when you fight him in ranked, he'll switch from stairs and like start building like actual patterns.
Right.
But he'll like try to build stairs as often as possible.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Potion use stairs, but I've faced him several times on rank.
He always uses stairs against me, and I always die because I'm a scrub.
Oh. But yeah, the only people that I know are just like Wiz and I guess Potion now, who use stairs quite a bit. And that form of pride, I guess. I can't think of anybody else. This is the first to 10, right?
This is still first to 10.
Okay, so mid-level guy's at match point then.
Yes he is.
Wiz has quite a lot of adjustments to do in order to catch up here.
Yeah, that was a really bad harassment by mid-level guy though. A lot of wasted time. I think WizKid might try to counter harass here, waiting for that red.
Oh, looks like he's just gonna make a regular transition to his main chain. Yeah, mid-level guy. Oh no, he has quite a bit to catch up to now. Oh, he blocked up his trigger there too. Yeah. Alright.
The WizKid's still holding on.
Just 5 more to go. Get that Zenkeshi over there.
Oh, mid-level guy doing a rush right now. Let's see if he tries to rush the rest of this. Oh, he needs so much red for that transition, although he just got it.
Oh, he just got it just in the nick of time right there.
Yeah, WizKid.
Oh, it counters it, but oh, he dug to his main chain.
Yeah, that was a really nice dig, and
nice.
Be, like huge damage 6 chain.
Wow, well dug, well dug. Nice. That was a very good point.
By the way, Darlaki, do you know what happened to Alf and like all those other people who got involved in Magical Stone? I heard that like they're still like playing Puyo in secret. But that's all rumors though, as far as I'm aware.
Who was this?
You know how there's the Magical Stone like debacle?
Oh yeah.
Like basically the people who are who are shilling for like super hard, they basically like disappeared off the face of the earth.
Oh.
So like, you know, like Momoken, like Alf.
Oh, Momoken wasn't part of that?
Yeah, like what happened was like they're like Alf started like esports team around Magical Stone. It's a very long story, so I don't know if the stream's a good place to talk about it.
But long story short.
Long story short, yeah, Alpha disappeared, Momoken disappeared. I heard that like Momoken's playing under an alt, like Tom was playing some like player called Momoka who had like very suspiciously similar chain patterns as Momoken.
Oh.
So it's like,
Huh. Well, I mean, honestly, if they just came back, it wouldn't feel so bad. Like, Magical Stone didn't really go as far as they expected, so... Why not just
well, I
be
mean,
honest
there
about
was a whole like controversy around using real money, like gold farmers, to pay for development.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that whole structure. I think there's a reason why I blocked it out of my memory. There quite a bit of money, if I recall.
Okay, so let's go to Daniel versus Shiro. They're about to finish. So these are going to be one of these two players is going to go into losers semifinals.
Alright.
Oh wow, hi Moken. I didn't know you got so good at English.
Oh. He's been a speedrunner all this time.
Yeah, who knew?
Ooh, that was a nice counter on Shiro's part there. We're just able to get him the point, so he's not out just yet. I should learn how to do Yayoi next, because that seems like such a fun flat stacking style. Sometime in the future.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I always like mess up when I try to do the build order for Yayoi.
It is very difficult to adapt to, especially if you're using GTR, because it requires quite a lot of flat stacking. But I've seen so many French players use it so well, because they can turn it from a harassment into, like, just a long chain just like that, so... It seems very versatile, in other words.
Momoken and Kamistry actually retired. Really?
Wait, what?
That's sad.
Is that legit, or I thought...
I don't know. That's what Daraki is saying on the YouTube stream chat.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm actually like kind of behind with like streaming. I know that like a lot of people in the PO community like to snipe streams on Twitch. It's a lot harder to do on YouTube though, just because you can't find people who are streaming Puyo Tetris as easily as you can on Twitch. It's unfortunate.
Wow. Daniel and Shiro are changing up how their chains were supposed to be at the end, but Shiro ended up having quite a bit for his leftover main chain after what he was able to harass.
It's close.
Yeah. That was an interesting match point there, so that's a point for Shiro. Alright. Let's see who we have next.
Next, we have loser semis with mid-level guy and Shiro.
Ah, classic matchup.
Yeah, these people have fought it out multiple times over the past few years.
Yes. So who do we have still remaining? So it's both mid-level guy and Shiro, and we have Shoboru winning for the winner of that match, and then the winner of who faces Shoboru will face Yoshi for the grand finals. Alright. Because, like, okay, I'm trying to remember more of, like, what I remember from Magical Stone. Isn't it that game that Compile was supposed to make before they went down under?
No, nothing to do with Compile.
Oh, okay.
It was basically a game built to emulate 2 without the copyright baggage.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, because it's basically like, you know, like Sega's made a couple of concessions to the Puyo competitive scene in their official games for the past couple of years. But I think what like a lot of Japanese players would like is just for Sega to remake Puyo Puyo 2 in some like easily accessible form.
Right. But they
So
just
they're,
keep
they're
making
so they're just like,
remakes.
okay, we're just gonna do our own. We're gonna like get our own game with our own IP, our own funding. We're gonna hold like esports and like, get sponsors for it.
Hmm.
So that's what Magical Stone was supposed to be. Like they went like very very far in like reverse engineering Puyo Puyo 2 and its physics.
But unfortunately, it didn't go as far as they hoped.
Well, I mean, I didn't really like that game. It was like super janky. Like all the animations were like super budget, and it was like, I don't know. Like I feel like it wouldn't have taken off even if they hadn't like used like dirty money to make it in the first place. But like on the other hand, it looks like I feel like Sega keeps like giving more concessions to the competitive company, like, you know, like Puyo Puyo Tetris, the Switch version. Basically, the only trailers Sega ever put out for that were of like, you know, like Tema, like Moko, and all those like super high level players, like basically advertising the game and playing it with each other.
It was like it was a good approach, but it ultimately didn't really end up helping in the end.
Yeah, I don't know. If you want a game that looks well and plays well, you need to put real money in it.
You know.
That's the lesson you gotta take.
So it's part of life, pretty much.
Oh, what's the holdup?
I have no idea. They're talking about Pokemon Logic.
Oh. Really? Sega sued them? I did not know that.
Wait, seriously?
Apparently.
Oh, time to do some research.
Yeah,
Huh.
what I heard was that like Sega said it was okay for them to make a clone of Puyo. And that's why they went ahead with it. Apparently that was the complete opposite of what actually happened.
Huh. Right, because like they went to Sega first before they started doing work on it, just to make sure that it was A-okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Companies are weird sometimes. But that's really unfortunate if that's the case.
Whoops, I should probably be spectating this. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, Meal's the best.
Which meal are we talking about? Oh, wait. Oh, right.
The
Your
in
picture.
Nier.
Emil from Nier. I haven't really given that game a shot yet. I should probably do that someday. It's a very good JRPG series from what I've heard.
It's, well, I wouldn't call it a JRPG or good,
Really?
but it's like the first one for PS3 and 360. Like it was like a complete garbage game. Like it controlled badly. Like the side quests were like frustrating and like tedious. But like it's the kind of game that makes you like think a lot about it. Like after you finish it, and like a lot of people just like really liked it because of that.
Oh, so
And,
it's
like,
more
yeah.
so the plot than anything else?
Yeah, the plot was a really good plot. It was a really, really good localization.
Okay.
Same company ended up localizing Nier Automata, by the way. So good thing they got those guys back.
Right. And clearly that game had got better gameplay than the original Nier. Wow, nice Hellfire.
Yeah, like I don't know, basically like plan to main it, and like it's still not that good. Like the combat is it's better than in the original Nier, but it's still like kind of shallow and repetitive.
Huh.
But it's like something that you don't mind being awful anymore.
Right.
It's like not bad enough to make you like hate it.
You just sort of drag along with the ride.
Yeah, but like it's yeah. I actually like didn't like Automata that much. I still like the original Nier more. I still appreciate what it does.
Ooh, back all clears on mid-level spot though. Which will catch Shiro off guard for the rest of the match for the point here. Oh, actually that's a nice thing. But still, mid-level has quite a bit to just follow up here.
Yeah, mid-level guy I think tried to connect that harassment, didn't end up working.
Was there ever any doubt?
Wait, now I'm thinking about getting Nier Automata now.
You should.
Yeah.
It might. I think it's on. It's on the. Do you have like a computer good enough to run it? Because it's on the Steam sale for like $30 or so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I am planning on getting a better PC rig later, so I might actually add that to my.
Ooh, mid-level guy just barely able to dig out of that harassment.
Yeah, he got lucky with the Ojama.
Yeah, and Shiro's got like really difficult board to work around.
Yeah, unfortunately,
This probably isn't going to be all the power over.
no, it's definitely not enough.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, VFX Mario says want you to buy the Automata.
I still have to play some Tales games first before I get to that. But yeah, I'll think about it. Alright, that was an interesting poke on mid-level side though, which requires Shiro to build through quite a bit, but he doesn't really have much of a main chain to dig to. Oh!
Oh, what happened? Did he just go up?
No, he managed to get a harassment at the right point, where...
Oh, he might have been able to stack fast enough to get that red he needed. Oh, looks like he misdropped, unfortunately.
I thought it was like the fourth column was like to the brim with the nuisance Puyo, so he wasn't able to get to it at the end. To flip it over?
He had enough, it was just that like... Yeah. He
Okay.
wasn't thinking maybe.
Alright. Shiro with the main chain here. Oh, mid-level guy had the perfect pieces to get his main chain off. And it's gonna be longer now, so... That's gonna be a point for mid-level here.
Rainbow Deluxe! Rainbow
Really?
Rainbow Deluxe! Rainbow Deluxe!
Yeah. Because I don't think that's gonna counter else.
Yeah,
Guy was able to set off.
fortunate. Maybe with like one more link would have been good.
Shiro's blues there. Actually, no, they're gonna work fine. He put the blues there so that it wouldn't cut off early, I guess. Oh no!
Or that it would cut, you mean?
Right.
Someone owes me an apology.
Especially like when you first start like doing like commentary analysis, when you watch a player do that, it's like, oh no, he messed up his chain. Wait, never mind, he's good. It happens a lot.
Yeah. I'm just still also very mindful of how my stream is still. Just making sure that it doesn't like break off randomly, like how it did at the very start.
Yeah, what happened there?
It was the music program for some reason. Like, I used Fubar, and then for some reason, like when I rebooted it, it told me that it crashed last time. Like, oh, so you were the cause? Like, it's so weird. Because apparently that doesn't happen often with that program. But yeah, I think we're still in good order right now. I'm just still on the weird cautious side of what if, just in case, you know?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, like Nier is the kind of game you don't play for combat.
Rushing time.
You play for the experience.
Yeah, it's got like a nice story. It makes you think about things. It's like, oh yeah, you know, how funny, you know, aliens and robots, whatever. And then you're like, oh wait, it's like you gotta think about things. Not think about like Nietzsche. I didn't expect this to happen.
So I guess based on your description, I would probably put it on the same lines of Spec Ops: The Line then. It's like a first-person shooter that does.
I know that game. I never finished that actually. I started it.
You gotta get to a certain point. That's all I'm gonna say. How far did you get into it out of curiosity?
Someone
I got a couple of chapters. There's that one scene.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know how to talk about without spoiling it, so I'm just gonna not.
No, I know what you're talking about. It's the one that everybody can't like let go of their mind when they get to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like listening to their like GDQ presentation about it. They're like, yeah, we didn't like put any like acknowledgement that was gonna happen. It just like let it sit there like gnaw on the player's mind, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really rough when it happens. It definitely takes a toll on your mind, and especially with like the developers took quite a bit of an emotional toll as well, apparently, from what I heard.
Huh.
When they're at that part of the game.
The Camilla guy's gonna try to harass this stuff in the middle of the chain because it's gonna cut otherwise.
Yeah. So he had to dedicate himself to the harassment there, but Shiro was able to harass back in kind. But he broke off quite a bit of his build there, so he has to do some odd workarounds in order to get there. But mid-level guy was able to dig to his chain just fine there, despite the harassment. Shiro has quite a bit to build around in order to get back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he couldn't get there in time, so that's the point for mid-level guy.
Was there ever any doubt?
Let's see, if you want truly bad combat, please refer to Drakengard. I keep thinking I want to play like Drakengard 3, but like every time I do, people's like, no, please don't. You're gonna like hate everything if you try. The middle guy's just gonna stop this whole chain right now. You didn't really get much of a chance to harass.
Shiro's build, well, I mean, it's fine, but now he has quite a lot to catch up. But I think he managed to make it there just in time. Oh, he had the yellow.
Was there ever any doubt?
Huh. That was odd. Unless I read it wrong. But... Oh! You got an all clear, nice.
Yeah, middle guy's chain is kind of a mess. I think he like saw sure it was all clear and panicked, maybe?
Someone owes me an apology.
Back to back all clears. That's nasty.
Alright, so middle guy is on match point right now.
Yeah. Shiro's setting off some more harassment to sort of like try to gain the advantage. I think he's on the right.
Ooh,
mindset
middle
here.
guy buried his trigger to get into his transition.
But he managed to get some wheels in order to like get back there just fine.
Yeah, I mean he's counter harassing well enough right now.
Yeah.
I think middle guy might want to try to get one more off. He needs a green though. They are not coming.
The thing is, with Shiro's harassment, he's still maintaining his main chain build just fine, so he has something to go back to.
Yeah, like right now all Shiro needs is like another green and he's Gucci.
Yeah. We can just shut off right now, because it's gonna be stronger.
Yeah, middle guy had to sacrifice so much of his base.
Yeah. Very nice play.
Someone owes me an apology.
4 white plays for days. Tetris versus Tetris.
Yeah. Oh, middle guy did a G-Char special. It's got that color conflict right there. Looks like he's trying to build around it.
Yeah. he just made it to a harassment. Shiro had
Yeah.
the idea of doing harassment as well, but it wasn't as strong there. But he managed to set off his main chain, which had a bit of power
This
to
one
it.
counter?
Ill counter, I think, yeah. Because mid-level had quite a bit of power that seemed to simulate the same power that Shiro had. Okay, now it's just a matter of who will get the proper build and long chain in time. Ooh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Shiro just didn't get the right color at the right time. That's a match for mid-level.
Alright, now we are at losers finals. We've got mid-level guy versus Shoboru.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of 10. Okay.
When is the next hashtag play Puyo, by the way?
I never remember this. Like, I wrote the calendar for this, and I don't remember either. The next... Does S2 have it on his schedule? I guess you're not using his
No, I'm not using
stream
it for
card.
unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. Our upcoming schedule in July is... Let's see, July 8th is our next Play Puyo casual tournament. Then the week after, we have EVO 2017. The week after that, we've got Ad League number 5. So, busy month.
Yeah.
And,
Especially with Evo.
Yeah, I'm going, so I'm just gonna be like gone that entire weekend. I guess nobody's gonna be able to run the Friday tournaments that week, because I will be getting destroyed by Tem and Amamiya.
Yeah, who'd you find for your doubles partner, by the way?
I haven't chosen one yet.
Uh,
I'll probably just like wait until like I get there, until like the very last moment. Like, okay, yeah, I just find some random person and play with them.
or pull off a Steelix.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Man, I still can't. I'll never forget that. That was so legendary. But yeah, I don't think that would definitely go well when it comes to Evo. That's for sure. Considering that Tema is joining in.
Yeah, well, the thing about Tema is that her Tetris isn't that good. Like she's been posting swap times on her Twitter for like the past like week or so, and like she's like just over like 115 for her sprint times,
Yeah, I've noticed that.
which is like, I mean, it's like not bad, but like as far as competition goes, like it's not going to cut it.
By the way, it's first to 15, right?
First to 15, yes, for losers finals.
Well, the thing is, at least she's practicing to get better, though.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, how much time do we have left to practice?
Like 3-4
Like 2
or
weeks,
something.
2 or 3 weeks.
Man.
I know I've been like super slacking off past couple days because I've been like trying to like get all this tournament stuff organized. Been trying to like get hotel stuff and all that stuff, and like at work also. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't had a whole lot of time dedicated to practice, unfortunately.
Well, do what you can, right? Based on your schedule.
Yeah. Like spots gonna be tough for me because I don't know. I played doubles on Tetris side just because I really don't actually care that much what I play, and it's like I can't perfect clear in time to help my Puyo player stay alive. So unfortunately, we kind of flopped around in doubles.
So the viable strategy whenever you're playing Tetris is to go straight for the perfect clear in doubles.
Yeah, because it just like does so much damage that if you don't go for it, you're just depriving yourself. And like the payoff is so big. It's like if you get the perfect layer and you're like first, and like the attack priority, like you take advantage of it over the other team. It's like GG, you win, not even close. So I kind of add to the long list of things that people don't quite like about Puyo Puyo Tetris. Although I think Sega is considering a balance patch again.
Really?
I don't know if you've noticed, but they sent out a survey on, I believe, Thursday or Friday, like asking for feedback about the game. Like one of the questions that I got when I answered it, it might have just been because I found that I really hate the matchup. They're like, so okay, so like, what would you do to improve it? Like, how would you like improve balance of mixed versus?
Really? Huh.
It's like it was like it's a very specific thing to ask, you know, if you weren't going to do a balance patch. Or it's like either they're going, it's either for like a balance patch or they're like thinking about making Puyo versus Puyo Tetris 2, one or the other, you know.
Right.
And like this is like Sega, like they've like infamously been very, very lax about trying to patch the game. Like the last gen ones never got patched, even though people complained. The current gen, the PS4 and 360 ones, got a game balance update that they didn't tell anyone about until like people like went out and like played. They're like, wait a second, the mixed versus matchup works differently now. Oh. And then like a couple of years later, there's like one like Type A game show. I think like Hosta Yamano, they're like, oh yeah, we did the game balance. We didn't tell anybody. Whatever. We're like, oh, huh, okay. And then they did like a small quality of life update when the English version came out, and that's it. Nothing else.
Man, I mean, at the very least, like, now they're aware if they have that in their survey, you know? Like, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like, just unfortunate how back then that was the case, where they wouldn't even, like, give us patch notes or anything, considering how big Puyo Puyo is in Japan, you know?
Yeah. Well, actually, PyroJ, there was one more thing that allowed text input. It was just basically like a generic, like, what else would you do to improve this game? So, like, what I did when I entered the survey, I complained about the lack of spectating, and I complained about the net code, like, blowing up the room on the Switch version if somebody disconnected or had, like, network problems.
I guess... Wait, what the heck? Shoboru had to leave the match for some reason.
Okay.
What's going on? And he left the chat too. Okay, I'm just gonna be right back real quick.
Oh, okay. Shoboru's laptop died. PS4 version doesn't play online people properly. What do you mean by that? Are you talking about like free play, Pachi? Because like the way that free play works is that if there's no open lobbies, it doesn't count them towards the online population. Yeah, it does confuse people because they think that like online is barren, and like I guess it kind of is barren on the PS4 version. But you know, there are people who just don't see them. It's sneaky. I think that's one thing that I would improve is to show like online like closed lobbies. But it's like, you know, how much of that is due to the way they implemented their server architecture.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there ever any doubt?
so Shobudu got a point, and mid-level guy has a point. Alright. So they're currently 1-1.
I think they forgot which player had the 1 point.
Shobudu did. The heck is going on?
Or trying to make the score display correct.
Oh, okay. Wait, so did Shobudu give mid-level guy the point?
Yeah, that which wasn't supposed to wait. Shobudu was supposed to have the point right now.
Oh, I see.
Which goes to show you how much we actually keep track of our own scores for tournaments like these. And this fighting is the only way.
A Puyo player could be good at observing the other player, but not good at observing points.
Yeah, who needs to look at points? Just
Yeah.
play forever, right?
Exactly.
Just wait until one of you collapses from exhaustion.
Pretty much.
Alright, hold on. Going to be back in a bit.
Alright. Alright, so mid-level guy has an awkward transition to the left side there. He needs res to fully connect his full chain. I think Shobudu might have realized that and is able to throw in some harassment, so that makes mid-level guy to do some more work. He still doesn't really have much to dig to in the end there because his reds don't fully connect. So I think that's going to be a point for Shobudu right there. Adios, VFX. Alright, so next up we got some classic GPR matchups right here. Shobudu's gonna need to... Yeah, he had to get rid of those reds in order to fully complete the rest of his transition there, but... He turns his transition to a harassment. Mid-level guy responds in kind, and his is stronger just to give one garbage Puyo. Shobudu still has quite a bit to build up, it seems, because mid-level guy's chain seems more stable, and he's able to make a harassment out of it too. He sacrificed quite a bit in order to make that harassment though. Yeah, and he still maintains the harassment because Shobudu didn't have the yellow to fully connect his main chain there.
Ever any doubt?
First 200 grand finals. I mean, that's actually not too far off from what players actually do. They regularly play first to 100 like the Japanese tourneys.
I don't think I personally have the endurance for that. Just keeping a stable mindset, like, for 100 matches. It's quite a bit.
Yeah, endurance is a pretty big part.
Yeah. Alright, middle guy has his harassment right there. And let's see what else we got.
There's counter harassing right here. Nice Hellfire.
Yeah. Mid-level guy needed a couple greens on the left side to fully connect his chain, though. He didn't really have it fully built properly.
Yeah, there's Shibru following up.
Yeah. I'd be very happy if they were to release a Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, personally. To just, like, kink out all of the balancing issues that the first game has. And have, like, a proper spectator mode, things like that.
Yeah, well, we talked about this in that roundtable,
Yeah.
so probably won't go over it again too much.
You're gonna
By the
hear
way,
full
if you're
thoughts.
interested in listening in, if you never did, I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, for example, you can just look up our upload history, and our roundtable should be right there.
Yeah.
Someone owes me an apology.
So this is currently our first to 15, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so both of them go to respect play. They cancel out each other's all clear starter. But Shobudu is still going for a holy counter build. Or just a regular counter.
Kind of a rush chain.
Yeah.
The little guy's just a little bit longer.
Yeah,
It's quite a bit longer, actually.
Yeah.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, I'd like a pure Puyo game too, but I don't know how well it's sold, you know?
Considering how well Puyo Puyo Tetris has done in the West so far, I really wouldn't put it past Sega if they were to do a second release.
Yeah, I mean, of course they're going to second one, but the question is if they're going to keep Puyo Puyo as a permanent, like, spin-off game from now on in the West. Or if they're going to try to, like, you know, like, localize Puyo Chronicles, for example. Even though I know people aren't super happy with that game either.
I haven't tried it yet, so I can't really give much of an opinion.
Oh, Shogoro with a big bet, hoping he can get that yellow.
Yeah, he managed to get that
He
yellow.
managed to make it work.
Oh, but his blue's cut.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah, mid-level's chain is... Yeah, it's much more strong. I was kind of worried about how his chain cut it for a moment there, but Shoburu won't be able to counter that.
Want more? Mind blast! Detonate! Was there ever any doubt?
Will mid-level guy get his finals debut in the winners finals, or will we see Shoburu and Yoshi go at it once more? We shall see as the match progresses. As Shoburu starts off with a harassment there, nice hellfire.
Yeah.
Mid-level guy dedicating to digging through it though, but he didn't get his yellows in time. Quite unfortunate. Huh. Okay, alright. I was sort of reading Shoburu's chain differently, but it looks like his chain is fine. However, he won't have enough to counter.
Yeah, and the little guy's had that meaty harassment right there.
Yes.
Just locking it down, making sure that Shoburu has no chance to retaliate.
A very pinpoint and accurate harassment on the level guy's end there. Small little poke there from Shoburu. Both have some pretty solid GTR setups, but Shoburu's gonna turn his into a harassment.
Shoburu's got a really huge tail going on right now.
Yeah.
Shoburu really needs that blue.
Oh, no, he cut off his greens already, so...
Why did he do that? They did not have a place to put those greens down?
Well, he had the middle column, but maybe he just sort of panicked during the moment.
Yeah. Shoburu's chain, not much wiggle room for harassment. Might just go straight off and set everything off at once.
Mid-level was able to make a small harassment there.
Here we go, here's a 3-chain harass from Shoburu. 4-chain.
Oh, he cut off quite a bit of his tail there, though.
Yeah, that might come back to bite him in the future.
Yeah, but he managed to get some perfect Puyos to build it back up.
Yeah, he decided to not... Oh, he is extending. He wasted quite a number of Puyo to do that extension, though.
I don't think it's
just
strong
gonna
enough,
counter.
unfortunately.
Is this big enough?
There is some power in the Puyos that he popped there, but no, I don't think it's strong enough still. 6-6 so far.
Shoburu building a really tall chain right there.
Ooh, small little poke.
Napalm.
Alright, mid-level guy could still get his transition in just fine there. Looks like he's just gonna fill out the rest of his main chain. Wondering if Shoburu can catch up.
Shoburu just trying to extend as much as he can.
Oh.
I think he kind of had to. I think he's behind
Okay.
in this chain.
Seemed that it was stronger, but oh, it looks like he's gonna set up for a Hellfire right here.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, mid-level wasn't ready for that, so that's gonna be a point for Shogun.
I mean, he won't be able to dig down with this in time. If,
Someone owes me an apology.
Yeah.
Goo goo.
sure with a risky transition right now.
Yeah, it would seem pretty messy, but he might turn into a harassment here.
Yeah, no look like just letting it go though. He's like, I don't need that. I'm just gonna out-chain you anyways.
Ooh. He has a harassment right here.
It's counter from Subaru. He's good.
That Ojama placement is pretty nasty though. It prompts him to set off its main chain, so now mid-level guy just has to use his time to build. Fortunately, the Puyos aren't really being nice to him right now, so he has to set off his chain a little bit prematurely.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to need a really big tail to get this off correctly.
It's not going to
Doesn't look like
connect
he has
properly,
it.
unfortunately, yeah. It wasn't giving him the yellow Puyo in time, so he had to set off his chain at a different trigger point.
Yeah, looks like Subaru's chain doesn't really work. I think it was looking like he's going to try to harass around that right now.
Yeah, well, if he puts like a different color. Oh, that Ojama? No, that's not gonna help. So, mid-level guy's just gonna set off the rest of the chain here. Yeah, it's not gonna connect at all, so. Mid-level right there. Pretty even back and forth match here so far.
Yeah, close games.
Yeah.
Subaru right off the bat doing a really risky GTR setup.
I think he was able to fix it because he turned it into a bit of a tail and a harassment too. Oh, and he's just gonna stop the
And
rest
he's
of
going
it.
to follow it up.
Oh, no reds on mid-level guy's side, so that's gonna be a point for
Someone
Shogun.
owes me an apology.
Well, middle guy could have gotten green. He could have dug down to it with the proper placement of those greens, but I guess he didn't see it.
Interesting power build at the right side there from mid-level. Shobaru.
Yeah, I wonder
Oh,
he
his
might try
boots
to
are gonna
harass
connect
with those greens right there.
it. Yeah, it could be her and a harassment at any time there. But it looks like he's gonna make the harassment from above.
Yeah, really flexible build.
Ooh.
He's still got like a power right at the end there.
Yeah.
Was there ever any doubt?
Subaru just got those yells he needed. No opponent for middle guy.
So he's gonna set off with this harassment right there, but mid-level guy just sets off his main chain. Shobaru has quite a bit
Subaru's got
to build.
plenty of time to build.
Yeah. I think Shobaru's is gonna be stronger here because his has some length and it tails.
It's definitely gonna be stronger.
Yeah. Yeah, mid-level guy can't bounce back from that one, despite the 3 power right there.
Crashing time.
It tanks a bit of it, but
Tank's enough of it. Let's see what Subaru tries to do. There we go. First follow up.
yeah.
This should be fatal.
Someone owes me an apology.
Alright, 5 more points for Shobaru, 6 more for mid-level. It's very nice to see it, like, very close here. It's back and forth.
Yeah. So Subaru's setting up a Hellfire.
Mid-level's got a harassment there. It's 2 chain. Shobaru just sets up his main chain, which has a lot of strength behind it in terms of power. But mid-level guy proceeds to set up his main chain. His length will be able to
Yeah.
counter it just fine.
I think Shoguru like was trying to make like maybe a 3 power chain. He didn't realize all his extra fuel connected stuff the rest of his chain.
Was there ever any doubt?
Right.
Following GTR from Shoguru, I think he realizes that those yellows maybe didn't quite connect the way he wanted to. Wasting a lot of time thinking. The little guy just building more and more.
He sets up his main chain right here.
Yeah.
Mid
The little
level.
guy making a bet that he can't, Shoguru can't outchain him. Because the last piece that Shoguru needs. Is this gonna be enough?
I think it is. Because it connects fine there at the end there. It's going to be slightly longer. Yeah, it's going to counter that fine. No, mid-level guy isn't going to counter this.
Crashing time. Scattering shock. Fireworks.
Yeah.
Rainbow
Short, a couple of chain links.
Yeah.
Someone owes me an apology. We did it, Barbie! Goo-goo!
All clear start.
Get it going.
Shoguru building double counter on the right side. The little guy building a regular asshole chain.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to... That type of build isn't good to counter an all-clear attack, so... That's how Shoguru was able to get the point right there. So he's gonna have his yellow connect there, but it's gonna take quite a... He needs the greens in order to fully make it connect.
Yeah.
Or he needs a red now with the left
A
side.
really short chain right here. I don't think he's intending on setting it off. He's just using it to harass middle guy to death.
Someone owes me an apology.
Shoburu being very
Shoguru's-
relentless with his harassments right there.
Yeah, he's starting to pull ahead right at the end here.
Yeah. Because he's starting to realize the direness of the situation here as we're getting close to 15. Because so far, again, this match has been very evenly matched between the two opponents here.
It's only just now that like Shoguru's been able to pull ahead a little bit. Ooh, he's throwing so much of this chain to make this work. Fortunately, the little guy is able to set off his entire chain. Shoguru's gonna die from that.
Yeah.
Ever any doubt?
Kind of makes me wonder if Shoburu will continue with the harassment play here, considering how he broke off quite a bit to not respond properly to mid-level guy's regular chain.
Let's see. Is Tema famous between American players? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, she's like one of like the most visible like female players in Puyo. And I know that I think like part of what like makes her more popular, I think, is just that like because she's so close to like S2 and skill level. Like a lot of people like know about her just because wait, there's this Japanese player that always like goes toe to toe with S2. Whoa. And like never mind that there's a bunch of other players who destroy S2, but I think that kind of like friendly rivalry gets people pumped.
Also, Shoburu had a chain there that had a lot of power to it at the end there, which was able to counter off everything that mid-level's lane had.
Yeah, Shoguru's really fond of making these like really abnormal GTR setups.
Oh, but he's able to make harassments out of them, which seems to adapt very well to how regular builds are set up. And he just
Yeah,
continues on
Shoguru's trying to harass a middle guy to death. That 2 power's not going to do it. This 3 chains probably will though.
Yeah, it's gonna seal the deal here. No.
Someone owes me an
Alright.
apology.
Alright, Shoguru moves back to winner or grand finals.
Grand Finals. It's gonna be a classic. Shoburu versus Yoshi. We're gonna let the win settle in for the two.
And this is going to be a rematch from winners finals.
It all comes back full circle.
Meanwhile, Shu's talking shit in chat right now.
Here we go. How have the leaderboards of the Avenue been going so far? Because if I recall last, Steelix was in the lead still.
Yeah, well, like Steelix wasn't lead. I think just like, well, I mean, yeah, there was his tournament win, but he's also been playing very regularly in these Advent League tournaments, and like I think this might have been like the first one he missed out of the 4 we ran so far.
Yeah, so that might affect the score quite a bit. So we had Anime Fighter, who was new. We had Troll Tor, who was... I haven't seen Troll Tor either before.
Troll Tor
this
plays a lot.
too.
He plays in the casual tourneys a lot.
Oh, okay.
This might be his first Advent League showing. I'm not sure. But in the casual tourneys, he's usually in the advanced bracket. I think he made second in the most recent one earlier this month.
Oh, nice, nice.
So he's one of those players. Like a lot of people look at the expert tier in our casual tournaments for people who might show up in Advent League, and he's kind of on that borderline where he might be able to like take a couple of games off of our stronger players, maybe not actually win.
Right. I remember Pikachu Gregax from one of the advanced brackets. I think he won the finals actually.
Yeah, I think he's an advanced ball. He's also a different story. He is a little bit opposite in which that he pretty recently graduated from the intermediate bracket and went into advanced recently. And I know he was feeling a little salty because he's not quite at like solid like advanced tier yet.
Right.
That's something that like, a lot of people are afraid of when they move up a pool.
Yeah, it's always the struggle when it comes to going into a new bracket or a new pool for the first time. It's trying to find how you're able to solidify your stance, essentially.
Okay, let's go. Grand Finals. Yoshi versus former Yoshi. So both starting off with a similar G-Chair setup, although with different colors.
Yeah.
Amazingly enough.
Oh, that poke did quite a bit, but all Yoshi needs are yellows and it's not the main chain, which he gets right here.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to tell that much. I think Shobu was trying to harden up his chain to counter a lot more. Ooh, that cut though.
It did, but Shobudu wasn't ready. I guess he kind of thought it'd be longer. Yeah, that's the thing sometimes when it comes to setting off your main chain. If you don't realize that there's a cut in the chain, it will definitely throw you off. So that's when you really got to make sure your observation game is on point.
Yeah, Yoshi having to use a lot of his Prio to defend. And Shiburu's going to take advantage of that and just go, hey, you know, here's a 3-chain, you can't defend it against this just because all the time you've been spending.
Yeah. Yoshi also...
4-chain, but Yoshi ran out of Puyo, can't do anything about it.
The thing is, Yoshi did have a blue in the left column, but he accidentally had it built, so it would have popped in his third in a second chain during that step.
He was missing a lot of yellow also, so I don't know if it would have worked or not.
I could have sworn there was a yellow there. Oh well.
Or say there was too much yellow. Put it a different way.
Alright.
Yoshi might be considering 3 or 4-chain harassment right now. 3-chain power. Shuru, however, just set off his whole chain.
So,
I don't think Yoshi read that. It's pretty late in Australia right now. He might be tired.
yeah.
Although Yoshi's won tournaments before while tired, so who's to say if this is actually an actual weakness for him?
Granted, Yoshi is in a very comfortable spot right now considering the tournament bracket. Shobudu has to win 2 first 15s in a row in order to get the tournament.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Granted, these guys, as far as I remember, they do a lot of first to 100, so
Yeah, this is nothing for them, probably.
yeah. Ooh, that 3-chain harassment right there is gonna seal it for Shobudu right there.
Yeah. One thing to consider is that like Shoburu has been battling it out in losers for like the past hour or so, and like because they started out winners finals early, like Yoshi hasn't been playing for a while, and I'm not sure if Yoshi's one of those players who needs like warm up a lot, otherwise he just does poorly.
Yeah, there are definitely those kind of players that do exist that would prefer to warm up as opposed to a small break. Myself being one of them, that's for sure. But yeah, I think Yoshi might be getting back to his groove though. He got the perfect piece right himself, his chain.
Yeah, although it was just a poke from Shoburu, so Shoburu just keep building now. He's missing a blue and a yellow. Now he needs. Oh, he just barely got that last trigger piece.
Plus the
The
reds
rest
are
is
gonna
going to do a lot of counter damage.
yeah, the reds are gonna add quite a bit to that power too. So it's gonna counter just enough. Yoshi able to respond in kind, so that's a very nice counter on Yoshi's part there.
Yeah,
Shobudu,
Shoburu's got plenty of Puyo though, and they're all gonna link.
unfortunately, it's not strong
Although,
enough.
yeah, not strong enough.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
It's like a 6-chain on Yoshi's side there.
Yeah, Puyo versus uses ELO, but it's a little broken. It doesn't really work. It's like you'll loot. What happens is that it counts like individual games between players as opposed to matches.
Yeah.
So it's possible that like if you're going up against like a really weak player, for example, and you win 9-1, you'll actually lose points in rating.
Because how dare you lose against a 600 rank?
Yeah, dude, that one loss is like you lose so many points for that one loss that those other 9 wins don't make up for it.
Like, come on, you're supposed to be better than that.
Yeah.
Man. It's amusing to say the least.
Yoshi had a bit of a color management issue. He's trying to get that last yellow set off his chain. Fortunately, he wasn't able to like make use of those other extra colors he could have put into tail.
Yeah, he struggled quite a bit in order to make it work, but because of that, there were a lot of wasted Puyos on his board, which was a result of it. Alright, so he's able to make it work with the green in the third column there on Yoshi's end.
Yeah, Yoshi had a really nice flexible chain. It had like an extremely reversible setup. Although I think he's being a little bit too hesitant, trying to like tank all this garbage. And I think he just could have done like one chains and avoided having to build around all of it. So he's suffering from that right now.
Like, Shobudu is very behind because he spent all that time harassing.
Yeah.
Yoshi just setting off his main chain was enough to seal that point there because of how many resources Shobudu used. Alright. Standard builds and
Probably
both
building
ends
off a 3-chain harass right here.
there. Yeah.
Just needs another red. Oh, never mind. He finished his transition.
Yeah, he's just gonna
He's
make it a
gonna
regular
keep
chain there.
yeah. He's running into issues though because
Those
he
yellows.
needs a blue. He needs yellows. He needs blues.
He managed to make
Set
it.
up. Yeah. Meanwhile, Yoshi cut his chain
His blues,
to
yeah.
set things off. Would have been huge with those blues.
It would have been a 13 chain right there, so. Oh, shoot. Hashtag cut wars.
Yeah.
Alright. Yoshi's build, I mean Shobudu's build just became a harassment right there, and then he just sets off the rest of his main chain. Yoshi has to set off the rest of his main chain here in order to counter it, but it's not even fully ready. Oh no, never mind, his tail works fine.
Yeah, Shuburu wisely building a holy counter, but he doesn't have the right colors.
Plus the two boulders too.
So Yoshi just needs to pressure a lot like he's doing right now, and that should be it. Yep.
Both having similar builds here, but Yoshi opts to change up his tail there compared to Shoburu, which seems to have a harassment there. Yeah, he's gonna make it a 3-chain harassment. Yoshi should set up his main chain, but his blues are gonna cut.
Yoshi had to sacrifice so much of his chain to stave off that harassment.
Yeah.
Although Yoshi's giving him time to build, and he got
he just set it off. Just set it off.
And he was looking at those like reds to try to extend it more.
Right.
But this is enough to counter question mark.
It should be.
Yeah.
There we go.
Although I know Yoshi would have liked for that to be larger. Not decisive at all.
Yeah. At least he was able to counter as close to the reds accidentally cutting. So Yoshi just built up a proper follow-up chain in order to seal it. Shoburu!
Got a big change. Shoburu, I don't know.
Oh, it connects.
It connected in all the wrong ways.
Yeah. Alright, 5-5. Even match so far.
Remember, this is grand finals. Shoburu came out of loser's bracket, which means that he needs to win quite a few matches before this is over.
Yes. Yoshi has to work to get that Ojama cleared on the left column, but I think he was able to build around it to make it work with those blues on the second column there.
Yeah.
Shoburu!
Ooh, nice use of that garbage on Yoshi 100's part.
Yeah.
This is going to be big counter at the end.
Shoburu's is cutting all over the place there, so it's gonna be a point for Yoshi.
Yeah.
Classic GTR setups. Shoburu needs a couple blues on his left side there to connect the rest of his chain.
Yeah, and meanwhile Yoshi is doing pretty fine. Doesn't look like he's attempting to harass.
Oh, he needs to set it off now.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Yoshi was trying to build an extension to the third floor. Like, get it off. And he has a pretty messy tail as a result. Although it doesn't matter, Shoburu's not able to outchain Yoshi.
Shoburu had to deal with the color conflict with the blues for his transition, which is why he had to work quite a bit on the left side there to fully connect his chain. Oh, that red is
very similar builds.
Yeah. Okay, so Yoshi was able to fix that red placement there. Shoburu's chain seems much more cleaner, though. Oh, he's missing yellows on... Oh, now he's missing yellows on the left column, Shoburu. And his greens are gonna cut as well if he doesn't get rid of that soon.
He's gonna have to... I mean, he has no choice. He has to start with his chain, even if it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yoshi's now looking much more cleaner here. Shoburu... No, I don't think he's gonna make it at the end. He needs yellows on the left side there. He won't have enough time to make it connect. Yeah, that's
unfortunate.
Yeah, point for Yoshi. Alright, Yoshi maintaining a stable advantage now in the points here, 8-5. Yoshi only has to get 1 first 15 to take the match. I'm sorry, I'm kind of laughing at some of the soundtrack choices that were added to this playlist. I just put random Leo songs together, so I've never heard before.
Oh, huh.
And this one sounds like such a cutscene song. It's pretty hilarious. I don't even know what game it's from.
I don't know, I'm not listening because
Yeah.
I don't want this the sound delay on my stream, you know?
No, I got you. Oh, this is from the Yawn soundtrack. Nice. I'm gonna be
That's
getting
a pretty rare game.
Yeah. I actually ordered Yawn, the PlayStation version, recently, so I'm gonna be making a playthrough of that soon.
All the broken item spells in that game.
See, that's the thing. I haven't played it yet, so I'm kind of curious to see how the mechanics are. Like, I keep hearing about it, but I've never actually played through it myself yet. I'm kind of curious to see how I'd react to the crazy items and whatnot.
Ooh, Sugar's chain cuts. It doesn't cut.
No, it connects very well. Very nice,
I was thinking that tail was still going to be stable.
Wow, Yoshi's was surprisingly strong considering how short it was.
Yeah, Sugar really needed that tail though. Now there's all this extra damage raining down on him.
Yeah. How about that rock rain?
Yeah.
Tush. Alright, so Shoburu has an interesting transition there, though the reds at that second column might prove to be a bit of an issue.
Yeah, he's not harassing too aggressively.
Okay, looks like he was able to fix it, but now he's getting some more reds, some unneeded reds, so he's struggling to make those work. Yoshi, on the other hand, oh, he's setting off his main chain right now. He has power in his 5th chain there, and power in his 6th chain there. But it doesn't connect further than
Here comes Yoshi. Sugar's got quite a bit of tail power. How much of this is
I think
going
it's strong
to...
enough. Yeah, nice
It's
counter.
more than strong enough.
Yeah. Yoshi didn't have enough to counter that. Interesting. That was like a 5-6 power on Yoshi's end, but Shoburu had the power in his 10 chain. They both had 10 chains, if I recall.
Yeah, you always gotta watch out for those extra points. They make a big difference.
Yeah. It's all about that end chain where you get the power in, folks.
Yep. Yoshi not really committing much to harass. He's forced to set off this chain here. He's got nowhere else to build.
Shoburu, on the other hand, oh, his chain looks like it might cut. Oh no, he had a yellow ghosted at the top there. Never mind.
Yeah, although those yellows do cut there, so it's going to cut his Yaoi short.
Yeah.
So this is going to power over. Yoshi was not quite prepared to handle that.
Yeah. Shoburu catching up in the points right there. So we're getting close to another tie once again.
Nice throw from Yoshi. Just setting everything off.
Shoburu
that's
has quite a
when-
bit to build back to after doing that poke.
Yeah, and Yoshi's got a huge power at the end right here. It's gonna set off 3 colors at once.
Oh, if he had the blues, he would have had it.
Oh, did Yoshi misdrop?
Yeah, that's a bit of an awkward build at the 3rd column there. That's not going to fully connect, unless he puts a red in the 2nd column. No, he needs a green and a red in the 2nd column. Oh, looks like he's just gonna push for it.
Yeah.
Shobudu just wants to set off his main chain.
Yeah, I don't know if Sugar realizes that the chain cuts right there.
He had the yellows. He could have just set it off. Huh. He didn't read that.
So Avalanche set up for Yoshi, textbook Avalanche.
Yeah. Go for it.
Going for that
Shobudu responds in
harass.
kind. They both set off the... Nope. Yoshi sets off his main chain. Shobudu is missing yellow to complete his transition there for his main chain. And doesn't quite get it.
There's 12. Yoshi now 3 away. And Sugar once again lost so many in a row. Gotta climb up that hill again.
Yeah. I wonder if that red was a misdrop.
Yeah.
That seemed to be a bit of an awkward clear on Shobudu's end there. Yoshi, on the other hand, he has a transition there, but I get nervous when I see like all those colors bunched up together to the left side that are so similar.
Yeah. Oh, big cuts on Yoshi's
Just set it off, Shobudu. Set it off. Alright. Is it long enough though?
I think that's long enough, but it's going to allow a chance for retaliation from Yoshi.
Yeah. Oh.
Wasn't able to get the correct colors though.
Alright, so I think Yoshi's gonna finish off the rest of his tail there with the flat red, and maybe add some greens there. But it looks like he's just gonna make that his main transition at the third floor. Meanwhile, Shobudu with a small poke there that does throw Yoshi off guard quite a bit, but he was able to counter with his own harassment in kind.
Yeah, Yoshi, he was able to harass, but if Shobudu had managed to survive that, he would have been mortal to hurt.
Yeah. Granted, like based on his build there, he seemed to have recovered from it just fine. Oh.
So, if you're not aware, on Puyo vs. 2, compared to the official Puyo games, there's a bit of a bug where the first garbage will always fall in column 1. So if you're fond of building, like for example GTR setups, and you have a very unsafe GTR, your opponent can just poke you with a small, like, 1 garbage worth of chain, and it will wreck your entire GTR like no tomorrow if you're not careful.
I actually have no idea that was a thing. Wow. That's ridiculous, actually.
I'm not sure if it's actually a bug or not. I think there was an official Puyo game that worked like that.
Hmm. Oh. Food for thought for the future then, whenever I participate in another one of these tournaments then.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be match point for Yoshi if he's able to pull it off here.
Yeah, he's just gonna stop this whole chain here.
Shobudu
Sugar has a chain of pretty similar length. He was really risky trying to get that yellow.
Struggling.
Bet his entire tournament life on that yellow Puyo.
Oh, that's cutting. Oh no, it's not. He goes to the blue at the top there.
Yeah, here's the power over.
There you
So
go.
Sugar hanging on for his life. He made the bet, and the roulette came up in his favor.
5 more to go for Shobudu. 5 more in a row. Else Yoshi is gonna take the tournament.
Yeah, and you see how there's that green, all those green that Sugar needs. If Yoshi 100 had just set up a small harassment, then would troublesome.
Oh,
Shobudu
Shobudu with
being a
some
lot
very
more
nice
aggressive.
harassment.
It's not fatal, but Sugar really wants this to be over. Oh, here comes the dig from Yoshi. Is this gonna be it?
That's decisive. That's a match.
That's tournament point for Yoshi 100.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Congratulations to Yoshi 100 for taking the Advent League tournament of this month. Very good performance. Man. Well, that was quite a tournament. We've seen some very familiar faces and some nice classics back and forth throughout today, so very well fought tournament by everybody who performed today. Alright, so with that out of the way, just to remind everybody, when is the next hashtag Play Puyo tournament?
The next Play Puyo tournament is on it is on July 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and I believe 5 p.m. If you live in Greenwich Mean Time, and 7 p.m. if you live in Central European Time. If you live in Australia or any of the Asia Pacific areas, it's probably not a good time for you. Yoshi 100 still makes it out to these anyways,
Yeah.
So maybe it'll work out for you too.
Yeah. Essentially, the hashtag Play Puyo tournaments, again, for those who may not be aware, are the tournaments where we have different pools for different skill levels. Beginner's pool, which is essentially just a chain threshold of up to 3 chains. Intermediate around 3 to 7 chains. And advanced, which is 9 chains.
9 or 10.
9 or 10. And then expert is all about just basically chain limits don't really matter. It's more so how your observing game is all about. And yeah, that's going to be 2 weeks from now. So full details are at the Puyo Nexus website if you need to check out how that time works for you and how many people are going to be participating. Feel free to drop by.
I haven't put up sign-ups for that yet. It's probably going to happen within the next week. So pay attention. If you want to find us on social media, make sure to follow Puyo Nexus at twitter.com/PuyoNexus, of course.
Yes.
Make sure to join Discord. This is not actually owned by Puyo Nexus, although we are pretty friendly with one another. You can reach there by going to bit.ly/Puyo Discord. It's a really big community. I think we're getting pretty close to 2,000 members, which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
2,000 members, man. Time flies. And yeah, so check out those links. And otherwise, other than that, I pretty much have not much else to say. Do you have anything else to close it off with?
Get hyped for EVO next month.
Get hyped for EVO.
Other thing. Sorry. We also have tournaments on every Friday now. These happen at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, Friday Night Puyo Tetris. So we actually play these tournaments on Puyo Tetris if you have that game. Right now we're running both swap and doubles tourneys. These follow EVO formats, so you can kind of guess why they're being run.
Yeah.
So the signups for these, they pretty much only happen maybe 1 or 2 days before. So on Wednesday or Thursday, pay attention to either my Twitter, which is @RockRaiming, or join the Discord and add yourself to the PPT Switch meta tag, which will let you receive updates on when that happens and when signups occur.
Yes, it's a very good place to get some practice in those formats for the EVO tourney, or if you just want to play competitively on the PS4 or Switch with your copy of Puyo Puyo Tetris. So if you ever feel like participating with some people in those consoles, feel free to join in. So I guess with that out of the way, thank you everybody for watching the Avid League here at Puyo Nexus, June 2017. Thank you, Bud, for joining in with the commentary. And with that out of the way, we appreciate all of you guys for watching and joining in, and you have yourselves a fantastic day. Adios.
Yep. Good night.